Hey guys, Zack here, and welcome back to Pokémon Scarlet, the Indigo Disc. So, in the previous episode of this, we actually, we beat the game. There's not a whole lot else I can say about that. So yeah. We caught this little guy last time, which is cool. And that's about all you really need to know, is that we beat the game, we fixed our bad blood with Kieran, who really wanted to be us and realized he wasn't us, so we kind of fixed that. But in case, we're actually going to go out into the various classrooms. I actually do need to talk with a couple of people, so I'm not entirely sure where I'm supposed to go, but you... Hey, Zack, glad to see you. You feeling rested and recovered after a big adventure down in the Underdepths? I think so. There was actually one... I actually do need to go back to the Underdepths. I figured out that there is actually a Stellar Pokemon that you can miss. It's optional, but it does give you a bunch of stuff. So I do need to go back down there at some point. It really is an enviable thing. I'm still feeling all wrung out despite having been back for a while now. But on to what I called you here. Since our return, I've been writing up everything we discovered on our expedition. Honestly, I hardly slept. I didn't get his permission to turn it all into a book, but don't worry, I made sure to skip a few details and omit the names of those involved. So voila, a proof copy of the book, freshly delivered from my publisher just for you. Copy of Briar's book. Okay. This is the white book. They mentioned that in the... What is it? They mentioned that in the notes. There it is. Interesting. A proof copy of the exploration notes covering the Area Zero Underdepths. It's filled with long paragraphs describing what happened along with Briar's thoughts. I behaved recklessly in the Underdepths. I don't know what I would have done if it weren't for you. You truly deserve a copy of this book. I just hope it's sufficient as an apology. Ah, but there's something else I need you to check with you. Would you mind showing me your Terra Orb, Zack? I thought as much. It's behaving just like Kieran's and Carmine's orbs. I think it might be because your orbs were directly exposed to the energy from Terapagos. Kieran and Carmine says that ever since the Underdepths, they've been able to terrestrialize their Pokemon without charging their Terra Orbs. Actually, there's one more piece of news I should share with you relating to those deepest depths. You know the terrarium core that hangs from the ceiling of the terrarium? Well, until now, I've been keeping it topped with a mixture of Paldean soil and water from the Crystal Pool in Kitakami. That's how we've been able to stabilize the terrestrial phenomenon at our academy grounds. But the other day, I tried adding crystals I collected from the Underdepths mists, and it caused the properties of the core to change. The result, Pokemon shining in rainbow colors have started appearing all over the terrarium. And they have the Stellar Terra type. Thanks to this, my research into the terrestrial phenomenon is shining brighter than ever. Alright, effects of the Stellar Terra type. Stellar type terrestrialization grants a boost to moves, but only once per move. After you use a move, no other moves of the same type will get a boost. In Terra Raid battles, all moves will be boosted without limit. That's cool. Okay, so that's how that works. They seem to have the same properties, but they get a stat boost to any move that they use once. Interesting. Oh, and there's one last thing. A man in a blue suit was looking for you over by the entrance to the academy. That's all I have to report for now. Thanks for setting aside some time to chat. A note to visit to my publisher, so I'll leave it to you. Next time we meet, I'll ask you for a good long look at Terapagos. Till then. Alright. Okay. So I got other things that I need to go do. I guess we're gonna just go through all the list of people I need to talk to. Hello! Hi. Just my name. Hi. Zack? You have my thanks for all you have done to help the Elite Club and to help Kieran. Once he became champion, Kieran withdrew himself entirely from our ranking system. Though I consider this somewhat sad, it is not as if he and I can no longer meet. More than anything, I'm glad he seems to be acting like his former self once more. Indeed, I have been swept up in joy to such an extent that I prepared a tremendous amount of the flight-enabling supplement used in my trial. Please feed your Agnes an appropriate portion of it whenever you wish to fly. Well, you want to fly right now? Please slow down. The subballoon is never meant to be eaten such large... Cry will now be able to fly now. It would seem your Agus has powered up somehow. From the looks of it, I guess it has gained the power to fly whenever we wish it to. Well, I suppose this is an acceptable outcome. As it happens, we just finished setting up the super hard course for my flying time trial. Do give it a try if you are confident in your skills. Alright, how to fly. Karate now able to fly thoroughly through the air, you press the left stick. While gliding. Karate will keep moving forward automatically while it's flying. If you press the left stick again, it will go back to gliding. Time for me to go. So long then. Okay. Does this only work in the terrarium? But this explains how I'm supposed to get on top of the terrarium core. Actually, I need to talk with you, because I've got other things I need to do. But this is how I get to the terrarium core, it seems. Finally figured that out. There you are, Zack. Just the person I was looking for. I heard the news. You're the new Baby League champion, am I right? Oh, man, I'm blown away. Inviting you to this academy was the best decision I ever made recently. So now that you've had some time to get comfortable here, how do you feel in Blueberry Academy? Are you having fun? I love it here. Good, good. Just what I like to hear. Anyway, there's a small favor I'd like to ask of you, Zack. You see, the whole academy's become so much more lively and energetic since you came here. And that got me thinking, maybe we should have even more people come visit from Paldea. Have them come in as special coaches or something. You know a lot of people, right? You've got lots of friends and everything. I mean, like teachers from your school, gym leaders, that sort of thing. Oh, and any strong friends of yours are also welcome here. Leave it to me. Spoken like a true champion. I knew you were the right person to ask. Alright, so how does that work? Oh, through the school computer. You can use a clubroom computer to contact anyone you want to invite. Oh, but it'll cost BP. We need to pay for their trip and such. Here's something to get you started. How much am I getting? Alright. I think I'll arrange for special coaches to stay in this club room when they're not teaching. You should have a chat with them while they're here. Now then, I'll leave it to you. Enjoy. Alright, how does this work? Alright, using the PC in the League Club, you can invite your friends and acquaintances from the Paldea region to visit Blueberry Academy as special coaches who you can talk to and battle with. You can have a max of 2 visitors over at a time. Okay. Call a special coach. How do I do that? Oh! Oh, okay. Alright, so all the gym leaders are unlocked by default. That makes sense. I'm assuming if I... I'll have to look up more special coaches, but yeah. That's interesting. Makes sense all the gym leaders would be unlocked by default. Otherwise I have no idea. Who else can I call? That's a real question. I'm gonna look that up. Okay, looking at it, it says I just need to invite people. So, I guess we'll start with Ayano. That could be fun. Let's invite Ayano. Your eyeballs of mine caught my electroweb. What's it? Ayano. Hello, hello. Hola, ciao and bonjour. Okay, this was a good choice. I made the right decision. Alright, so she just hangs out here. It's Zack. Thanks for requesting this collab. Let me hit you with those eyeball-snatching titles I brainstormed for our next stream. Gym leader Ino infiltrates this weird academy. You won't believe what she finds. Now we just need this weird, unbelievable stuff. What do you think I should focus on? The terrarium. They built an underwater dome here with 4 whole biomes? That's hot stuff. I'll do some digging then. Thanks for the tip, friendo. Now, I don't know about you, but I think it's time I started getting ready for my next stream. I guess so. Let's... Okay, and they have their respective themes. That's cool. Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright, I'm enjoying this quite a bit. Alright, but she does have a full team of 6, so I do need to be a little bit careful. Ah, oh, I forgot that's how Endeavor works. Okay. That's actually a really good move for Kilowattrel because it gets hit a lot and it doesn't have a lot of health. What Pokemon is she sending in? That's a really good move for Oh! Alright. I believe that's a new move. Supercell Slam. Alright. But yeah, she didn't have an Electivire before. So that makes me think... Bottom. Did it? Yep. Electrode I'm not wasn't worried about. It can be mean, but generally it's not going to be. Alright. She's got some good Pokemon, though. She's definitely got an updated team. That makes me think everybody else has one as well. Ba-na-ba-na, ba-na-ba-na. Billy Bolt. Wampa-da-dum. Keep current Pokemon. My view count's down on the rise like a super fast Electro's crawling out of the ocean. Yeah! But I also know that Miss Meiji is about to terrestrialize. So. Yeah. Okay, so this isn't... Alright. They have revised teams, but I don't think you need to worry about them. Curious how that works. Ow. Okay. It's her Miss Magius that did cause me trouble last time, so I'm not super surprised. No, wait, it has levitate. Earth power's not gonna work, is it? Alright, Sylvie! Gastroacid! Alright, special attack fell, but special attack is very low. So I'm not really worried about it. Okay, now it can be hit by gravity. Fantastic. Can be hit by ground type moves now, which is great. Miss Magius' special attack fell. Hopefully Skitter Smack will. Yes! Yeah! Okay. Not nearly as threatening as she was when you're playing through the base game. But still a fun fight. Fantastic. You smashed that subscribe button. Alright. So that's how the special coaches work. So I've got a lot of these guys that I'm gonna need to figure out how to do. Oh man, I lost. ... But look at those viewer numbers. This is a bitter sweet. Wait, did my little fans just want to see how I'd react to losing to a champion? Man, viewer numbers are double viewer numbers. As thanks, here's an SSS tier drop. Some mega exclusive Ino merch. Ino Zone case. Can't wait for our next collab. Alright. Hey, friendo, want to see something juicy I heard from Gita? She said you called me your most favorite #1 most rad gym leader. You gotta be on cloud 99 with that one, Zack. Let's keep doing right by each other and keep the fire collabs going. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Ever since the start of the Blueberry Academy, if the viewer number stays this sweet, I might just have to move here. Okay, I like what this... Yo, champ. Gotta thank you again for conquering the BB League. All the tension is melted here right away once we got our new champion. If I had my Tracer Druthers, Kieran and I would be having fun battling again. I thought we'd have patched things up by now, but I guess things aren't that simple. It'll work out. To be fair, he is pissed at you for calling him the quote-unquote ex-champion. You know what, just to say, huh? Good quality in a reigning champion. Guess I'll end up with kind of using you as to try and get what I wanted, huh, bud? Sorry about that, I didn't mean to. I just have slacked our life for once and just got carried away. Anyway, hope you accept my apology. No attitude, just gratitude. Okay. Everything's next is... No. No way in hell. No way in hell. You can't give me 100... You can't go giving him 100% all the time. Gotta know when to hit the brakes. No way in hell am I fighting you again. Just no. Okay. Okay, we've got... Senior Boss of Blueberry Academy, the one who summons the greatest number of guest coaches to our fine house of learning, using people to learn the right to challenge the Blueberry Academy's beloved secret boss. Looks like for this particular initiative. Alright, I'm gonna invite Larry. Alright, but I can only have 2 at a time. So we'll see how this works. Hello, I'm here on behalf of the Paldea Region's Pokemon League. It's a pleasure to be doing business with you. Welcome! Welcome, welcome! Yo, Larry, how are you coming you don't face the camera in your gym leader pick? I prefer to keep a low profile. If people knew my face, I'd run the risk of drawing crowds. That'd make it hard to get into restaurants. Or worse, I could get banned for causing a disturbance in one. Haha, what? Hold up. Back up. You don't want people to recognize you. Wait, that's not even the bonkeriest part. How'd you even get the okay to do yours? You're different. Everyone else has a regular pick. Oh, that's just a matter of knowing who to talk to. It comes with experience, I suppose. Dang, you're adulting like a pro, Larry. Oh, it's you. Calling me all the way out here for another reason. Is certain chair warning rubbing off on you? Actually, don't worry about it. To be honest, I don't mind these little business trips. I know I'm here for work, but I may as well enjoy myself while I'm at it. Speaking of which, I heard that Unova has 2 particularly famous dishes. Berry sandwiches and Castilla cones. Which ones appeal to you the most? Castilla cones. I see. I suppose you must have a sweet tooth. Well, thanks for the input. Once I'm done with my lecture, I'll step out and eat my fill. Alright. Well, the fans are still in school, so lots of Blu-ray peeps still know about Ino. Guess the supercharged streamer has the right to village no matter where she goes. Yep. Okay. You have the certain look. I say like to say you want to battle me. Sure. I'm technically off the clock now, but fine. Let's have a battle. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, but you don't fight him as a... I'm curious if you can invite him back as an Elite Four member, but I'm guessing probably not. Like, if I had to take a wild guess, I'm going to guess probably not. Alright. I've also figured out what Terra Shell is actually supposed to do. It actually works. Apparently what it does is that it just makes any hit against you for the first hit not very effective. After that, type matches are normal. Which is actually makes sense considering Terapagos, you know, is all the types. At once. Ow. Alright, he's got some new Okay, so I'm realizing everybody has an updated team. Which is cool. Alright, so I'm curious what some of the other teams they get are. I am curious to see those. Alright. Okay, but he is running a mix of them, of the two, though. So so he has a combined team now. That's interesting. Was not expecting him to have a combined team. But he does seem like he's running his normal team. Alright. I don't have the money to invite any other coaches after this, though. Altaria? Altaria isn't normal, is it? No, Swablu is. He raised the Swablu to an Altaria. No, Altaria is flying, so he is running a mixed team. Okay. Mortimer is probably going to go down to that. I would not be surprised if he does eventually go down to this thing's flamethrower. Yeah, he's going down. No way he's not. The do. He's running... He's probably running the normal type version. So we're gonna go with with our ghost type and just shut that down. I'm pretty sure he's running it. He has to be. Do. Oh yeah, this thing's faster than me. That's a problem. But it's not very particularly robust. Which is good. I also don't know how to get the Paldean versions of all the different Pokemon. Dunsparce! The Dunsparce is actually really funny. Like, I know a lot of people were, like, expecting it to be, like, this really cool, really powerful Pokemon, like, as this really epic evolution of Dunsparce. And it kind of isn't, and that's kind of beautiful. I like it. just years of waiting for this to happen, and nothing, and it's nothing. I'm gonna say he's probably gonna turn. I see this battle's through to the end, unless that means I have to work overtime. Okay, he is running his... Yeah, he's running normal and flying. So... that means he's probably nothing wrong with it. It's simple. Let's keep things normal. This means he's going to be running his normal Terra. Because his what is it? His Flamigo is flying Terra. Because of his Elite Four battle. Alright, that was a fun fight. But I liked seeing the fact that he had a mixed team. Like, normally he's like, he either runs normal or flying. I think this is the first team he's had that runs both. That's very nice. Well, I've had my fill. That was very nice. I enjoyed that. Impressive kill. You just gotta keep getting stronger, don't you? Imagine you worked up a sweat. Here, take these. Salty herb or mist. Okay. Salty herb or mystico. One of the condiments spoken of as legends. Its mellow saltiness is said to be tremendously effective when it comes to promoting health. I didn't know I could get it for myself. I was trying to figure out how to get it for myself. I forgot I could do that. Okay. I didn't know. I was trying to rack my brain, being like, there's only one place where you can get these, and they're gone. So I'm curious how you're supposed to get them. Turns out they just give them to you. Or more accurately, they probably give them to you for, you know, completing raids and stuff like that. Probably. If I had to take a wild guess, because I haven't seen them anywhere else. Sport refresh your minerals. I hope La Primera isn't giving you too much trouble. Take it from me. You need to stay no to her if you don't want to do something. Otherwise, you'll run yourself into the ground. You know what? Fair enough. I don't have any more points, so I think we're gonna go into the terrarium. I think we're gonna go to the terrarium because I currently have nothing else that I can do. I guess we'll figure out how to do the flying thing. Oh, that's how that works. I just press the button and it goes. Oh, and yeah, that's definitely different. That's definitely a different color. Yeah, I was curious how I was supposed to get up to the terrarium core. Now I figured it out. I literally just fly up there once I've got the thing. It is really cool being able to see the entirety of the map from this high up, though. I am still curious, though, if this works in the base game. Like, I'm going to be perfectly honest, I have no idea. Because I'm playing this for mostly blind. I don't know. There's just a big old mineral floating around in there. Oh, it is just a fluid. Alright. Stellar Terror Shards, which I expected. Ability Patch! There it is! That's what I was trying to get a long time ago. Gold? Okay, there's some rare stuff up here. If you're willing to brave the journey up. Alright, it's pretty up here, though. Alright. That's primarily what I wanted to do. Just fly up to the top. I can see all the different rooms and other things floating around up here. Alright, so what's the actual edge of the terrarium? Is there like an invisible wall or something that's going to keep me in the circle? Because it doesn't seem like there's anything out there. I'm going to wager it's probably an invisible wall or something. Well, only one way to find out is just walk right up to the wall and see what happens. Yep, invisible wall. Alright. Alright, I don't really have anything else to do. I just want to kind of marvel at the fact that I can fly now. Does make sense that there would be an invisible wall, though. Like, obviously, the game can't just keep going forever. Though it does look like you can go out farther than you can. Is the interesting thing once you're up here. I see a classroom I didn't see earlier. So I might as well check that out. I don't know, maybe we'll try to find a wild stellar Pokemon. Now that we've unlocked the thing for it. Not that I have any idea of how to unlock it, but I'm sure I can. I'm sure I can figure that out. Are you the wild Pokemon that I've heard so much about? No, you're water. Okay, you're not one of the wild ones that I'm trying to find. Alright, there's Golets and Golurks and all those other things. How did they expect you to get to this classroom, by the way? They never stay in the Pokemall. Alright. Flash Cannon! Is this a fast travel point? Please tell me it's a fast travel point. It is. Flora Classroom number 2. Alright, I'm curious how many classrooms there are. Polar Rest Area. It seems to only be 2 per region, I think. Alright, so that means there's another one that I'm just missing somewhere. Well, we found number 1. Number 1 they require you to find. That's not crazy. I'm probably crazy. No, because it doesn't look like there's one. No, there it is. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Okay, if I can remember how to get... Yeah, there we go. Let's fly the other one that I saw on the map. Because now that I can fly, I can just find them. From the air. So much easier. I'm flying into a wall. This isn't what I want. There it is. Okay, that unlocks a new fast travel point. Map? Is there only the one in here? Coastal Outdoor Classroom. Yeah, there's only the one. If there was more than one, they would have marked it. So it seems like there's 3 fast travel points per... 3 or 4. Per biome, which is about what I expected. Savannah Rest Area. Savannah Outdoor Classroom. Yeah, they don't... Savannah Rest Area 1 and 2. Yeah, and then we haven't discovered much of anything in... Canyon outdoor classroom. I don't see a rest area. I see the plaza, but I don't see a rest area. This might be it. Because it's also in an area where I'm not likely to find it is the issue. Yeah, there it is. I don't need to fly for this one. It's literally right here. Is that what I need to complete all the flying fast travel points? Canyon rest area. Yeah, there's no classroom in the canyon. At least it doesn't look like it. There is. No, it doesn't look like there's any points where I can go and just... Yeah, there's literally the only classroom is in the Canyon Plaza. Alright. Well, in case, time to leave. I've been told there's somebody waiting for me, so we might as well go talk with him. Alright, I'm getting through the stuff that I need. There's a couple of things that definitely you do need to do. Can't like right on here. Alright. Oh, this guy's got unique text. Hold on. Oh, would you look at the cut of your jib? You must be the one everyone's talking about. You're the Paldean exchange student Zack, or my name's not Snacksworth. Yes, indeed, call me Snacksworth. I do love seeing the young students putting such real effort into their self-improvement. Especially the kids who give them all for the old BBQs. I reward them with snacks. These snacks I made are very special treats, made just to the taste of the certain Pokemon. With my snacks in hand, you may find yourself running into quite spectacular Pokemon. So give old Snackworth the latest news when you've been working hard on those BBQs. Now let's see if you've been chipping away at the BBQs or not, Zack. Heavens to Betsy, you've gotten to complete 10 solo quests. I'd say you've earned yourself one of my special snacks, Zack. The Cub Food treats? Oh, he gives me legendary Pokemon encounters. Cub Food treat, a snack made from the ingredients favored by the legendary Pokemon Cub Food. There's a Cub Food treat. You know, Cub Food, frightfully rare, that one. Not your other real Pokemon. Speaking of Cub Food, I do recall this one particular encounter when I was a younger fella. I was venturing off in Paldea when I saw Cub Food training. I ambled right up to it and asked, "Oh, hard work at training, are you?" Why, the two of us got on like a house on fire. We trained together for a time till Cub Food seemed to be itching to move on. But it left me a gift. It plucked up a hull of bamboo sprouts that grew nearby just for me. I love that. It loves that snack you have there, so you might just have a shot at beating it too. If you're running old Cub Food, be sure to give it my best. Okay. Let's see if you've been chipping away. That was the best of you. 20. Okay, so every time. Alright, this is Glass Dryer. I actually do not have Glass Dryer. I need to play through Sword. I haven't played through Sword yet. Alright. A Glass Dryer treat. A snack made from greens favored by the legendary Pokemon Glass Dryer. That's the Glass Dryer treat. You know, Glass Dryer, frightfully rare, that one. Not sure one of the Pokemon. Okay, speaking of Glass Dryer, I do recall this one particular encounter when I was a younger fella. I was off hiking among Paldea's peaks for a bit of fun, mountain climbing and a bit of a hobby. I was trekking up in those snowy hillsides, and I figured I must have been nearly to the summit when I came across some ruins. Perhaps they'd been a house once? The walls still look solid, sound enough that I thought I could take shelter and have myself a little rest. I had no sooner drawn closer than I looked at this Pokemon up here. Why is this driven snow? Glad sure I'd been sleeping inside. When I popped its long face out, the fright nearly froze my heart. I love that snack it loves that snack you have there, so you might just have a shot at meeting it too. Okay, he just tells you the story of all the different legendary Pokemon he's encountered. Which I select you better only get any of my special snacks. I reckon you get my special snacks if one more side quest on your own, or maybe one more group quest. Okay. Like a whole heap of BBQs with your Union Pal in the Union Circle. Or you're just here because you like to hear my old tales about the rare wondrous Pokemon. Yeah. Alright then, which Pokemon would you like to hear me yammer about? Show me their snack. Oh. Okay, so once I give him my stuff... Okay, I need to... You sure you want to mosey over to hear my tales and I need to be shy? Okay, so I just need to complete BBQs, and he'll give me stuff. In that case... Well, I don't really have anything else to say, but I do have something of interest that I do think I need to do. So, I currently have... I was told to bring... I don't know, I was told to go to Kitakami. Because the journal thing implies that you have to go to Kitakami. So... Honestly, I have no idea where to start. But given... I don't know. Given its connection to the Terrestrial phenomenon, I'm going to hazard a guess and say I need to go to the Crystal Pool with what I've doing and do what I did there. I'm going to just hazard a guess, though, because I honestly have no idea. But based on the notes that were given, they definitely went around... They said east, they wound up in an eastern land, so it's definitely something or whatever. Okay, that is indeed what I need to do. Hello! Well now. This is a curious development. Have I somehow broken through the boundaries of space-time? And who are you? Professor? Have we met? If so, I'm sorry, but I don't seem to recall it. I am Professor Sada. I research Pokemon in Area Zero, and yet... What? This Pokemon, is this the Wing King? This is Koraidon. Is that right? So its name is Koraidon. That's a good idea. From the clues you've already let slip, I suppose I would have to conclude. From your perspective, I must have come from the past? Though, of course, the complexity of space-time are beyond count. It's possible that our encounter may not even be occurring in a timeline connected to my own. Perhaps this meeting is nothing more than a fleeting miracle. Why don't we exchange as much useful day as we can in what little time that fate has gifted us? Alright, so what am I doing? I'm pretty sure I need to give her the white book that I gave. Why are you here? I don't precisely know the cause. I was analyzing some recent data in my secret lab at one moment, and the next I was standing here before you. Perhaps it's the influence of the crystal Pokemon that lies dormant in that place. Or perhaps the cause lies with you and I. Is there anything else you wish to ask me? What are you studying now? I am researching methods to call Pokemon that live in different timelines, so I might transport them to the present day with my own timeline. It sounds fantastical, no doubt, but I am drafting plans now for a machine that may achieve it. You see, this book captured my imagination when I read it as a child and has never let go. But progress has been slow and beset by failures. I haven't left my lab in quite some time by now. I desperately hope that I might glean some new insight from this conversation so I can finally make some progress and return home. Is there anything else about it? What about your family? Oh, you wish to know more about my private life? I do have a family. A son. He's probably at home right now. Well, no, I suppose not right now. Could be inaccurate. Whenever and wherever he is, I imagine he must be quite lonely. Now, let's trade places in this exchange. I say the time has come for my own questions. What is this place? It doesn't appear to be anywhere in Paldea. This here is the Crystal Pool. So we are at Kitakami's Crystal Pool, eh? I remember reading about it in certain texts. It's said to be a place where water wells up from the ground imbued with terrestrial energy. It would seem that I have been shifted quite far in both space and time. My next question, then. That Pokemon you have, the Wind King, Koraidon, tell me more about it. It's a precious partner to me. Yes, well, your personal attachment to the creature has no meaningful relevance to the... Ah, forgive me, perhaps that was rude. That book you have there, I don't recognize its cover. What is it? The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. Would you let me see it for just a moment? Descriptions of the Area Zero Underdepths, and a record of Terapagos' awakening. Who is this Briar to have written such a work? She's a teacher of mine. A school teacher, plumbing the depths of Area Zero. Access is supposed to be limited to myself and certain members of the Pokemon League. At any rate, this is a book that would ignite the imagination of any true scientist. I'm sorry, but I simply must have the time to read this book more thoroughly. Oh, the mist is closing in once again. I assume that means our time is near its end. I wish I could spend longer getting to know the Wind King, but I must hurry. That book, I imagine it must be quite valuable. It wouldn't feel right for me to claim it without offering you any recompense. Exchange, though, then I hate to part with something so precious to me. Would you consider trading me that book for my copy of the Scarlet Book? Sure? You're taking the Scarlet Book. Alright, Scarlet Book, a record of an expedition in the Great Pirate Paldea, given you by the Professor. The book has the name Sada written on in clumsy handwriting. I appreciate this more than you can imagine. Perhaps I should take this as a chance to go home and enjoy a bit of downtime with my good book. This is where we part, fellow adventurer and Wind King. How lucky you are to meet such across time and space. I bid you adieu. Well, that was highly unusual. Okay. I'm gonna hazard a guess. Oh. I have an updated cover. I have an update. Okay. I think that's gonna be a good place to leave it then. Alright, so if I had to logic out what I just saw, I think we just bootstrap paradoxed ourselves. I think that's what happened. Because they learned Koraidon's name from us telling them, which is how the Koraidon got its name in the first place. So the origins of Koraidon's name are now a mystery. But also, the Scarlet Book. The origins of the Scarlet Book from that, and I seem to have gotten them from the that's. I really have nothing else to say. That's just weird. That's just a real time travel is always weird and always weird in games like these, because the rules of time travel are very messy and a little bit interesting. Like they're like, I always enjoy discussing time travel shenanigans and all those other things, but also it's worth noting that time travel as a concept is very difficult to explain. Like, I should mention that it is a very difficult it's very difficult to explain because of the rules. It does seem like we just bootstrap paradox Koraidon's name. That's what that scene seems to establish. But also, it seems to establish that we also bootstrap paradoxed the research into the Area Zero underdepths underneath the Zero Lab, because Professor Sada would not have known that the Area Zero underdepths were there if not for the book. And the only reason we were able to investigate in the first place is because we gave them that book to investigate with. So overall, I think that's gonna... I think I'm gonna go think through some things while and just sit down and do... I'm just gonna... I have to stream it a bit, but I think we're gonna just take the moment to just think through. So I'm gonna take that like half an hour or so to just think through some things with Pokemon Scarlet. That was interesting. I enjoyed that. I very much enjoyed that. But, yeah, it also seems like there's also definitely more that we can do with, I think the thing that we're most likely going to have to do is grind for more so, starting with the post game, it seems we gotta grind for more books and other things. But, I think while we're here, we can actually start with Mochi Mayhem, because I know I know that's the post quest thing. Honestly, the final end of the story seems very grindy. It seems like now all that's left to do is grind for stuff, find all the different Pokemon and stuff that I need. I think that's gonna be what we're gonna have to buckle down and do in between episodes, I think. And in the meantime, yeah, we're just gonna work hard. We're just gonna have to keep working hard, because Snacksworth, he'll let you catch any legendary Pokemon in the game, but he'll only do it if you complete enough BBQs. And then also there's Mochi Mayhem. So overall, we've got a lot that we need to do off screen. Honestly, that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play through Mochi Mayhem. In the meantime, I think, yeah, honestly, I think Mochi Mayhem is like an hour or so. So I don't think it'll be particularly long. And then we just finish the story or whatever. And honestly, we just keep working on that. I think that's going to be what we do. But in any case, yeah, thanks to everybody so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I always appreciate new members to the Moon Rabbit Army. Please thank you. Your continued support does help with the channel, and I appreciate that. And also be sure to go and check out my Discord. If you want to help support me, I would appreciate that. I hang out there sometimes, and I would appreciate it if you did. Go check out my Twitch. I stream Saturdays and Sundays over there, as well as over here. We are actually probably going to be have maybe like 2 streams of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet left, and then we're on Pokemon Violet left. So we're not going to be finishing Pokemon Scarlet for a while yet, but yeah. And also be sure to go and check out my Twitch. Go check out my Patreon. Go check out my Patreon. Help support me further. I would appreciate that if you were to do that. Go do that. Go check that out. Go and check out my... finally go and check out the... Speaking of Patreon, it's also on the end screen, and you can also check out the videos linked on the end screen as well. The top video is the most recent video. It may or may not be this video. Whereas the bottom video is the video recommended to you based on what you've already seen from me. So if you want to try something new, or see more of what you like, then be sure to check both of those videos out. But in any case, thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.